This experiment allows you to find the internal resistance of a dry cell by plotting the relationship between the current and the voltage for a range of rheostat settings. You're required to complete the circuit here, and what we have is a voltmeter which is across the battery here. We have an ammeter which is in series, and we have a switch in series with this rheostat. The rheostat is basically just a variable resistor which can take a high current, and it's made out of a load of windings along here, in which you've got a slider which can basically slide up and down and change the amount of resistance. You need to complete the circuit by clicking on the various connectors and joining the whole circuit up like this. I've just done the very last one of those. Now what you want to do is take a range of readings for various different resistances. So if we make this the maximum resistance by sliding this to the right, that's a good starting point. And now the current has to go along here, down here, through all the windings of this coil and out through here. So that's a high resistance. So when we close the switch, current will flow and we'll be able to read it off here. So if you bring the switch down by using the scroll button, you can zoom in and take your reading. And before you change the rheostat again, disconnect this, because the battery will be losing current the whole time and will basically be becoming flat. So you want to basically conserve the power in the battery as much as you can while doing this experiment, otherwise you'll get a poor set of readings. So basically want to lessen the resistance, and again we'll zoom in a bit so we can see this meter better. Complete the circuit and again take the reading. Having taken the reading, disconnect the circuit and move to a lower resistance. You won't be able to move this the entire way along, as that would basically short circuit and that would have detrimental effects. When you've done that, you can plot the voltage against the current, and it's this that gives you the internal resistance. There are other notes in the book which will give you some idea of why a battery has internal resistance in the first place. Okay, thank you very much.